Hello my friends, welcome. It has been a 2-week pass from my videos. I have actually been to the Mindvalley University for the past 2 weeks, and today I will be sharing some of my experiences. I have had so many beautiful moments at Mindvalley University, but the most possibly impactful moments that I had were the ones of big releases. I'm referring to the emotional releases and some of the deep work that I have done. Today I will be sharing a story of how I went to Sheila Kelly's workshop. If you're not familiar with Sheila Kelly's work, she has her own Netflix documentary, and also her sole purpose and mission is helping women embrace their femininity, come back home to themselves, and it's all about self-love. Even though I thought I was very connected to my feminine essence, that wasn't really the case. That workshop was really deep and I released some really big stuff. I hope that sharing my story will help you get the courage to also step into your femininity and personal power, because when we are in that energy, I believe that everything is possible, and we also become a magnet of attracting love that we deserve and require. So I hope that this video will give you like a little push on the back that you can do it too. So without further ado, let's go into my story. Now we will travel back in past, because this is me from the future. And let's go to that day when the workshop happened, and I hope you'll find this story inspiring. Enjoy! So, hello. I wanted to share my experience today. So today is Saturday, and I had this workshop with Sheila Kelly that was all about embodying the feminine and allowing the masculine to hold the container for our feminine energy. And I just wanted to share my experience. So we were basically getting into our feminine, while the men, there were 5 men to 40 women, were getting into their masculine. And I really felt like until now I didn't appreciate my body as I should have, because it's a wonderful vessel that's carrying me around, and it's beautiful. And I basically cried for the whole time because I was so disconnected, and it was so good to feel that connection again. I don't have any videos because it was a session, and honestly I didn't even want to film it. I wanted to be in the moment. So after 30 minutes of us getting into ourselves and our senses, the men entered. We all lined up, and they basically held the space for us. We had an eye-gazing exercise while we were like this, approximately 2 meters away from each other, and each of us had like some time to do the eye-gazing exercise with the men while staying in her feminine, which was all about like moving and flowing. And when it was my turn, I was terrified. So because one of the men there was my friend from Mindvalley, and I went to him because he felt the most comfortable. It was the most beautiful experience I have ever had. Up to that point, I realized that I have never actually have been really seen by a man that's in his masculine and that is able to hold the space for me to fully express myself. And that set the bar pretty high. That set the bar pretty high, because now I know what I deserve and what I wish for myself and what I require because I want to be in my full expression and be held in that way. It was the most beautiful experience, and when I was done with it, when the eye gazing exercise was done, I basically said a thank you, and I walked away. And as soon as I walked away, I started sobbing. So like really sobbing. And it was such a release. It was such a release, and I didn't expect anyone to hold me while I was crying, but two or three women came to my side and gave me a hug, and they were with me the whole time I was sobbing, and I really felt their support, and it was beautiful. After the workshop, I came up to my friend and I said thank you, and that I really appreciated that he held the space for me to fully express myself. The other thing that I want to address is that I was actually really, up to this point, clueless as to how a real masculine man should feel to us. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but this was anything like I had ever experienced, because while I was looking into his eyes and just flowing, that was really deep. That is the deepest connection I have ever had, and it was partially with the stranger, but I can consider that man my friend. I just require this for myself, so when I choose a partner, it's gonna be a partner that's going to be able to hold a space in that way for me. And I'm super excited and grateful that I got this experience, so that I know exactly what I require for myself. And that's important, to know what you want if you want to manifest anything. This basically means that I'm walking towards that man, my partner, who hopefully is watching this with me. A message for me is to don't settle for anything less than what I experienced on this day. And like magic, we're back to the future again. Go figure. I'm wishing you all the best in this journey, and even though everybody's journey is a different one, the struggles are really real sometimes, but as a very dear person of mine says that life is a game, I truly believe that. And if the game didn't have any challenges, the game wouldn't be really worth playing. So I say we embrace the challenges, however difficult they are, because the rewards are so much more worth it. So dear friends, thank you so much for watching and holding the space for me to fully tell my story all the way till the end. It was a very intense moment, but it was a necessary one. That's it for this video, but there will be more Mindvalley videos coming up, because I have so much to talk about from this past 2 weeks. So stay tuned for the next one, and bye bye.